Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to Tekkit. And you've joined me in the blinkiest little world ever. I'm not quite sure what's happening, but I have managed to fix the texture pack, and I have got Optifine installed. But it appears to every now and again just cause all sorts of crazy and random flashing to occur. See if it happens when I'm outside. Yeah, so it's just a bit of a weird situation. It comes and goes, and I'm not quite sure what it is. But anyway, today, and what I want to focus on today, or am I going to cancel this and turn the texture pack off? Let's have a go. Let's see if it annoys me. I'll turn it off if it does, because I think I can turn it off. Yeah, I can turn it off in-game, so that's not a massive problem. Okay, so welcome back to Tekkit, and the focus for today is going to be on expanding upon something which I've already got in place, but never really come back to. I've built myself a special little room, and I'm going to set up the auto crafting computer from the ME network, and I need lots of different things. So I need some containment walls. These I need the most of. Now I've already plotted out how many of these I need. So let's see how many I can get. I don't need to go overboard with this particularly, but I need an exact right number of the containment walls. And this is going to be a test of my maths that I've had to check. I also need some heat vents. Again, I should have all these resources already set up. So just some iron bars. So we need 64 of those. Rubbish. Short on glass, but luckily, oh, hit level 60 as well, so I can get rid of my resources. That was silly. So let's get rid of the remaining heat vents. Let's go grab the remaining heat vents even. I'll get rid of, that'd be weird. And we then need some of these. How many of these have I even got? 16. Have I made, I think I made some of these by mistake when I was testing this earlier. 6. So, see how many short we are. One short. So I need one more of the advanced processes. It wasn't too difficult. I had all the resources I needed. So we've got our heat vents, our crafting CPUs, and now we just need our pattern something or others. I know it's called pattern something. Pattern encode. No, not that. I need that later. Input output crafting monitor, storage monitor, power relay, condenser. Ooh. Pattern provider. Wow, that's expensive. Is that what I need? I think it is this. So we need 2 conversion matrices, storage cells. Oh wow. This is going to cost a lot of monies. I've lost it again now. Where's it gone? Pattern provider. Eight of them. How are we going to be able to make 8 of these? No. So what did I fall short on? Redstone diamond chipsets, which is diamond and redstone in the assembly table. Chance I've got any of these? Nope. Okay. So let's get some diamond. Get on with that. Should draw some power, at the very least, anyway. Draw some quite heavy amounts of power, I'd imagine. So we're going to fall short now, aren't we? So what else do we need? Conversion matrix, which requires basic processes, which we can make. Which one of these had a basic processor? This one had a basic processor. Yeah. How many of these do we need? We're going to need lots of these, aren't we? Because there's 2. Did I just make 15 when I need 16? Clever. No clever award for me. Okay. Let's put that. Oh, I made 16 because there was already one there. There's enough iron. There's not enough fluix dust. Still not enough. Fluix dust is a combination of things that I can't remember. Should tide me over. 22 of those and one of the. I was just at the bloody thing as well. So I need quartz as well. Right. This should allow me to make a great number of these. I fell short on iron. Oh, is that it? Is that all I've got? Oh crap. That's not good. Did I just see that? No, it's just the graphics glitching. I thought I flashed in. I thought I'm out of power as well. That's going to be bad. Oh, I made too many. Oh well. Okay, let's see how much progress this is making on these. Oh my god, is that going to take that long? Wow, that's slow and steady wins the race, isn't it? Okay, so let's go and put some stuff in place. So this is my wonderfully positioned hole for my assembler. I'm still getting double clicks now, which don't make sense because I'm using a different mouse, which again doesn't make sense. I thought it was a problem with the mouse, turns out it's not. It's a problem in Minecraft being weird. Why would you even double click then? I didn't. Being nice and careful. It doesn't make sense. I've counted wrong, haven't I? Oh no, have I? Oh no, I got it right, exactly right. So don't need those just yet. We need these. So these need to go into each of the sides, not randomly in the middle of the room. This doesn't make sense. It's just going to irritate me and I'm going to start swearing. I don't understand why you're doing that. There's no feature within my computer that I would have turned on by mistake. I've checked. It's only in Minecraft. That was my mistake. I'll let you have that one. I said if you started doing this in things like Battlefield, I would not be very good. So it's just a Minecraft and my mouse computer situation. That's good. Enjoyed that. Not at all. Okay. So crafting CPUs influence the speed at which the system can complete its crafting tasks. So a lot of them is good. Gives me 1 bank remaining for the diamond chipsets, but they are going to take a long ass time to do this. How much power have you got? So you're maxed out, so there's no problem with power in the network then. Oh, no, the light's blinking. The light is blinking. Emergency power is online. We have a power issue. Okay. It's something like this, wasn't it? No. It's oxygen pipes. So I need to make a fissile fuel rod, which was these empty cells. So it's tin and hardened glass. So fissile fuel rod. Down to. Wow, this level is not happy with the introduction of everything. I'll kill you in a second. Can you fit through the door? No. Wow, this graphics card is totally screwing up. Right, options, texture pack, default. Done. Done. Back to game. Aha! So it's an Optifine problem. I have to turn Optifine off. I even come in here if I don't need to. Yes, you're a pain in my ass. You're actually hurting me. Take your little friends. You can have lots of little friendly babies. But you're all dead now. And with looting 3, you're going to give up a world's largest amount of slime. Right, that was fun. So I'm going to have to work out and perhaps even remove Optifine from the game, because that's not helpful. Throw that in there though. It'll start to generate some power for us. Get out of Glitchzilla land. Oops. There we go. Do we have one of these yet? We do. So we'll take our one redstone chipset and we'll build one more of whatever it was we were building, and then I'll probably have to end this section until it comes back and bring you back in when we're finished. Yes, it was these, wasn't it? Just see if I've not got one lying around somewhere. Nope. Alright, so I'm going to have to wait quite a substantial amount of time for this bad boy to finish making me some of these. So what I will do is I will cut the video here and I will see you in no time at all, but what will probably be a long time in game. So bye for now, guys. Okay guys, we've come back. We've got our 2 remaining diamond chipsets. I've left it to do some more because I'm assuming I might need some more at some point in the future. So that gives us our 8 of these advanced processes. So let's see what we can get done now. We need some crafting tables. That's fair enough. Easy enough. Okay. Don't know why I did that, but I just did. Okay. So, oops. Good old double click, still kicking in. Now this is a multi-block, so it should turn into a big computer. And then we can plug it in. Boop. Not very happy with that. I might plug it into the corner. I think the corner would look nicer. But we'll leave that for now. Okay, we click it, we get into access to this, and we've got 8 pages of these. So these are for our auto crafting recipes. Now, what we need to do is create a blank pattern, make sure that's right. ME bus memory card. Ooh, what that does. Blank upgrade schematic. Okay. Anyway, this is definitely right because it's got the right combination of stuff. So that's our blank pattern. We also need a pattern encoder. Ah, I got one of them as well. What's the chances of that being so perfect? So if we throw down the blank, throw down the pattern encoder here. I can't shift click it, so I need glowstone, Certus quartz, an iron ingot, and glass. It's annoying that I can't shift click it across there, isn't it? So glowstone. Now it's only going to need, I've forgotten already, iron. And quartz. And some glass. Okay. So in the pattern encoder, put 3 across the bottom. One there, one there, one there. One there. Actually, I didn't need 2 in them. You put the bank pattern in there. And then you encode, like so. We take this to our computer, place the blank pattern in here. On page 8? I don't know why that was on page 8. But now, we don't have any blank patterns, do we, at all? We know we don't. So if I type into here, blank pattern, it says craft. I click it, and it asks me how many I want. Now, we're going to need loads of these, but I don't think I've got enough resources to do 64. So let's just do 10. Tell it to begin, and it will now produce 10, because it was that easy, and that's how powerful my computer is. So I now have 10 of these that I can use to craft anything that I want. So you could obviously start with simple things. So for example, we could take some wood. No, we don't really need generic wood, do we? Which one have we got the most of? Uh, 30,000 planks. So we'll take two of those. We only need one. I keep forgetting we only need one. But we can take that, put that in there, and tell it to encode. It now knows how to make us sticks. So if you've ever got a recipe that requires sticks, it knows what it's doing. Make sure I put the right one in. So it shows you a picture of what it's going to create. Basically, we can now start going through the process of automating these things. So these tedious and annoying things that take forever to build, we can now automate in the computer. So it will always know how to create, for example, one of these. Put it in the wrong place. So we can go through the process very happily. If I get it right. 4 iron, yeah. So if we clear that, an iron in each corner, crux dust on each side. I think that was at the bottom or the top. Try again. There we go. Get there. Don't want you to do 9. I don't want to risk it. Let's just put 2 and see if it does. If it does 2, that's bad. It's clever enough to do 1 at a time. That's cool. So we can now put this in here, and it will know if I want a conversion matrix, it will try and craft me one. It's going to be short on resources in some descriptions, but we now have given it what I think it needed. And there we have one conversion matrix. So we can obviously expand upon it further and further and further and further, so we can make more and more complex machines. So we can have it auto-crafting almost anything we want. So that's going to be fun. I need to obviously take the time and put a lot of blank patterns together, but you don't need to Why are they doing both the same thing? What mistake have I made? Storage segment, storage cell. Ah, that's why. But obviously getting more disks for my computers is very annoying. So I can put together all of these patterns into the machine, and it will then know what it is that I'm going to be asking it to do. So there, we have our automatic crafting assembly, whatever it's officially called, built. Let's have a look what it looks like with this in the corner. And then we just go across the roof instead. Is that better? I like that myself more aesthetically. You know how I did that? Yeah, I like that better. Cool, so we'll just polish this a little bit. There we go. And it's all pretty now. So these, I've made these ice bricks just so they look like. I think they're quite cool. What I intend to do in the rest of this room is I intend to build a bank of powered furnaces with pulverizers on top, so that I can have the ME system automatically take any iron or copper or lead or any ore that I get, and it will pulverize it, and then it will turn it into ingots, because I don't need 1500 iron ore, I need 1500 iron. Obviously that's actually equivalent to 3000 iron. I've put it through a pulverizer, so that's what I am going to set up next. I'll probably do that off camera, because you've seen me put a pulverizer together, but I'll probably automate it into the network on camera, so you can see how to add import and export buses and do all of that to get it to do what you would like it to do. But yeah, a nice quick, I think it's about a 20-minute episode. It's not quick, is it? But a nice intro to the ME network. And we had our light system kick off for the first time, so we know it works. We should now have, I'd imagine, oops, wrong floor. Yep, that's gone off. So that means this is now picking up a lot of power. That's fully charged. That's fully charged. That's nearly fully charged. So I picked the right one just by coincidence, the one that takes the longest to fill up and therefore is going to be the last to empty. I added a bank of more lasers, but yes, we've done some well. Good. Well, I hope you enjoyed the episode, the introduction to the big bad boy that is my new ME supercomputer. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I just noticed I take my mini map away. I'm going to get rid of the Optifine that I added and see if that fixes the weird flashing, because the only thing that I can think of is flashing is because of that, and I'll have to have a bit more research into how that works and see why it's doing this. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now, guys.